normally let that slide because I know what you mean, but
On to the third match.
yeah.
Before any more detail gets put into previous conversation that wasn't picked up on recording, thankfully.
He better be glad it wasn't picked up on recording.
I can think of a couple people who wring my neck. But that aside, now we have Asuka and Zane. Neither neither person having their vanguards in the circle proper in the conventional manner.
Well,
Because I taught Asuka how to Legion at 0, but I
you
didn't
bastard.
teach her how to proper ride from it. And that's what I mean by I didn't teach her how to proper ride from it. She always does that.
Well,
I should probably teach her how to proper ride from it.
I really don't care. I'll just kind of play around. I actually remember I was playing around with the card one time. Like I broke the game. I got what was it that I put in the back row? It was Chaos Breaker. I put Chaos Breaker in the back row after a game. I just kept resting it and restanding it and resting it and restanding it.
Yeah, just to see how far it would go in power. By the way, on paper, Zahn does well in this matchup. In reality, Asuka knows Zahn too well to fall for Zahn's tricks.
Yeah, this is basically just a match of who can um I don't know,
It's
open your
basically
soul.
it's basically a match of knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Your deck is green. Oh, okay. They stopped because
Yeah, the
it
deck was
looked like the
green.
deck was green, which is something that Area does when you look into the deck. Your opponent, the deck turns green. If you don't look at anything else like Soul, Drop, Bind, or anything like that, it stays green until you actually do, even if you close out the deck.
Yeah, that's actually why I always do Vanguard right over look into soul move unit.
Yeah,
That's kind of why I do it. And we see a
probably why
Tetra
you're
Burst.
meant to do it.
Probably they're just like fuck this coding.
Like they probably just didn't code it to not do that because they expected people to go into the Soul to get stuff anyway. So it saves them one like a few lines of code to write. Because I do know it would take more than one line to actually get the variables correct. Because even though I'm in IT, I actually did learn some. Uh, I learned a little programming, a very little bit.
Yeah. I learned a little bit of programming in high school, not too much. So I mean, I can't really
Well, the
use
only
it
reason they
very
taught me
well.
programming at all was just because if if that happens to be a problem, then I can at least see it. I'm not supposed to do anything with it, but I can at least understand that that's what it is.
And then you do something with it and fuck everything up.
See, you see now. That is why um we in the IT business call that escalation. In other words, if I see something and I'm not trained to do it, I just tell someone else to do it.
Basically, you delegate.
Yeah, I just say, okay, I see what it is, but I can't do this. I'm gonna go get my guy who knows how to do this.
Boop boop boo doo doo.
And unfortunately, that's why I'm supposed to have a cell phone so I could do shit like that. But I don't yet.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
I'm
don't
kind
know
of
why he
wondering.
didn't. I'm almost curious why he didn't ride Maelstrom Reverse, but I see why looking at this situation.
Oh yeah, he probably doesn't have
He
a.
doesn't have the ability to do 4 battles and keep a standing.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
And
I'd
now
go
that uptight
after.
is going to be attacked. That upright is going to be attacked.
Yeah, Upright needs to die.
If he had attacked anything but upright, he would have been a fool.
If he attacks the Vanguard, he's a fool.
Actually, no. In this case, I would attack the Vanguard.
Debatable. See, because at least this way, if something happens, he can heal.
True.
Like if it's 4-4, I'll attack the rear guard unless I have a critical on a unit.
Well, for me, it depends. Just because sometimes I just say fuck healing and go for. Well, it depends on if I feel like I can guard.
Oh Nova, it was I got really trolly with Gaius before. I put it in the rear guard. Behind a oh god, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was bad. It was funny, and I had a
I feel
restanding
like it
Vanguard.
was. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like it was a restanding Vanguard.
I had a
And you
restanding
probably
Vanguard.
just kept doing the skill and giving it critical, critical, critical.
No, 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 no. I put it in a rear guard. I was being trolly as shit with it. Um, but what I did was I attacked, restood, attacked again, and gave all four of the triggers I got to that rear guard that had Gaius, which two of them were crits. So I attacked with that rear guard, soul blasted. Suddenly, it's swinging for four crits.
That is so
It
fucked up.
is very fucked up. I think I'm also the only person who, unless I feel like I need to do it, doesn't give a fuck about Transcendence's skill. Because I use Gaius with Transcendence.
Well, the sad thing about it that not a lot of people know is that Transcendence skill usually isn't worth it, and it's actually better to just call a Transcendence to rear and have another
Mm,
attacker. Unless
yeah.
that field absolutely needs to die.
Well, most Aqua Force fields need to die. To be completely
Zahn is
honest.
actually contemplating a no guard.
Why are you contemplating? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. She'll crit. She'll wait. Mm.
Did she Emil this turn?
Yeah, she emmealed, but then she pulled it back out.
Okay, that makes sense. I can understand why she'd do that, but I just saw Emil there. I'm like, wait, did she Emil at all?
Yeah, she emmealed. I don't trust that deck, and with good reason.
There's good reason to not trust this deck.
But
Very good reason.
if she crits and gives it to that rear guard, and he can't guard it, he gets damaged either way, unless he has a perfect guard in his hand. But there's no crit,
No crit.
so
So he could take this, but if he
yeah.
does, then the skill
Ooh.
goes off.
uh, hmm.
So another Venus can come out. No, actually the Zelma can come out and then get the Venus.
That's so mean. Retire.
Bring out Zelma, put upright out, put upright in, and get upright out.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes 10k. Zion had a perfect guard ready and waiting.
I actually would have. I don't actually know what I would have done in that situation.
Zahn technically did the best thing, but
Okay. Now, I wonder what he's going to do for this turn. I
a
really
part of
do.
me feels like he should have guarded and kept and not taken that damage.
Yeah, because title assault.
Well, he had no way to know that, but still, in hindsight, that
Yeah.
would have been the best thing to do.
Well,
Hindsight's a bitch. I know what he's gonna do, by the way. His first
yeah, no,
attack is gonna be Hermes to the rear guard. No,
no,
wait,
no, no, no,
actually.
no, no, it won't. It'll be Maelstrom to the rear
No, it'll be
guard.
Maelstrom unboosted to the rear. Then he's gonna attack with Hermes and Wheel Assault. Wheel Assault skill will move Bubble Edge and Maelstrom reverse, and then he will use that 12k column to attack the other rear. And then he'll get the Vanguard attack.
Oh, yeah, because the Vanguard swings for 28k anyway.
Yeah, 28k to critical.
Unless he decides to send Bubble Edge to the soul and get the extra draw.
He wouldn't do that in this situation. If only because he needs to end the match. I think he had a power glitch on his side.
What? What?
I don't understand.
Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it.
I don't.
He wants an 8 to 8, another 18k attack with the Vanguard.
Makes sense. Okay. Not a good idea, but
Zod, you trolly bastard.
why not Vanguard? See, the problem is he's letting Uptight Lion. That was a bad move on Zahn's part. He let Uptight Lion live and gave her free damage.
Yup. Yup, yup. That is swinging for 28k. Okay, so that's 18, 23, 28, 33. 1, 2. Oh. The only thing he can do right now is give it all to Vanguard. Yeah. He got it. Wait. Shit.
Wait, did he just win?
Yeah, Zon won.
What did he trigger check?
Critical and draw.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Zahn wins by top decking,
Triggers
even though he
15.
technically misplayed.
That's funny.
Anyway, good game. On to the next one.
GG's.